Blessings to you, beautiful people on YouTube and Facebook this morning. Blessings to you. Well, I tell you, I was been into this word all last night, and God dropped something in my spirit yesterday about 4 o'clock in the evening. And I tell you, He just started showing me so much. And it's amazing how if you guys don't get into this, you're really missing something in your life because we figure that we know it all and we got it going and we know everything and we helped this person and we do this and I did this and I took this over grandmama. If it hadn't been for me giving you that $40, your lights would be off. And we figure we doing all this, and God is letting me know, even through what's been going on in the last couple of years or so, is that we don't have no ideal that we are predestined to do what we do, especially if it's positive. So even when you say, I did this for you, you are taking too much credit because it was God that interlocked in your brain to do it for that person. If you agreed in your mind to do something to be a good person, it's already predestinated for you to be a good person. When you go the wrong way, if just say, just let me do it for instance. Mom, I need to get $40. My lights is getting ready to get cut off. Okay, baby, come and get it. Now, for the mom to later on say, if it hadn't been for me giving you money, you would never had your life. You already have, well, this is so deep, you already have took too much power. That's the slap in the face that God is talking about. Turn the other cheek, still love them. But we miss it because first thing we say, ain't nobody gonna be slapping me in my face. Well, I don't know why not. Jesus Christ got slapped to die for us. So you can't take a slap to keep your job. You can't. You had to tell them your peace of mind. That's why you lost your job. You can't take a slap. You cuss your boss out, and now you're not working. You can't slap. You can't take a slap. Somebody pulled in front of you, and now you did road rage. You can't take a slap. Somebody rolled. My God, somebody rolled their eyes at church. Now you don't want to go back. You can't take a slap. Well, I'm telling you that what we're going to talk about today is so in my spirit, and God pushed it so much in my spirit to get it out to you guys because the world is so fickle. And that's where God had me thinking about all yesterday and all a couple of days even before that. I'm like, God, what are you trying to tell me? He said, go in the book of Matthew, chapter 6, verse 24, and I'm going to show you how fickle people is. People figure that they can love me, but love their money more. They can't do that. You can't love Josephine and love and Vera at the same time. You will love the one and hate the other, despising what the other person do. And this is fickle. And then I want you to do a test on yourself today and ask yourself, go to your twin, which is the mirror, go in your bathroom. You know that big mirror you got in the bathroom. Look yourself in the eye and ask yourself, are you fickle? You fickle if you go to church and you cuss every word come out of your mouth. You're fickle if you borrowed money from somebody and don't pay them back and then walk around them like you didn't owe them nothing. You fickle when somebody didn't help you and you call them and act like you get mad because of the fact that they don't give you their money when you got all opportunity to make the money your own self. You're fickle when you get mad at somebody you keep bringing up their path. You know, if I hadn't helped you this, if I hadn't let you stay with me, God is saying you're fickle because it was not you that made that you are doing a positive thing. It is God Himself that predestinated you to do positive things. And you do positive things because why? You are supposed to be the image of Jesus Christ. Anything that's negative, taking you out of your life to live good is of the devil. Anything is positive is from the God. Now anything in between, He says lukewarm. I'll spew you out of my mouth. So God is talking about He don't like fickle people. What is fickle? Changing frequently, especially as regarding loyalty. People will change on you in a minute. I'm watching that. Long as they're doing them, they don't care about you. They forget about you. And this is why I tell people, let people go. Give them to God. Because if you don't, you will weigh that on your shoulders. And you can't carry somebody weighing 160 pounds all the time. They are too big. You got to let them go. If you're grown and not grabbing life now, it's your problem. God give us all the resources to read. You read everything on that phone, from porno to gossip to the Facebook, YouTube, but you never pull up nothing about God. He's trying to let us know that we are at the last days and people are fickle. People go to church, they're bouncing around different church. And church pastors, please. It's supposed to be if a pastor's member come to me, and I know you've been going to Rooter's church, and I know you've been going to Rooter's church, and you come to my church and you want to join my church. As a pastor, I am should contact that pastor and say, Pastor, well, we're not doing it because we don't care anymore. We care about numbers and not the members. And I know I've sent people away from my church, and other churches have picked them people up and ordained them. Put them in positions of other people. And when I know that they're fickle, they're not ready to be over nobody. Listen, let me tell you all something. Take 6 months to take care of yourself. I got 3 months left. I done took the other 3 to myself. I'm getting myself together. I'm getting closer relationship with God. I'm getting a closer relationship with my business. I'm getting a closer relationship with my money. I'm getting a closer relationship with what makes me happy. Take 6 months to take care of yourself. And you have 6 months to leave other folks' business alone. And believe me, that's a whole year. You should even be thinking about what you said at the New Year's. You know what you said. You put your hips on your hands on your hip and said, I'm going to get me a new car and my license. You ain't got a new car and you sure don't have your license. You still driving somebody else's car with no driver's license. Come on. You've been saying that you're going to get insurance the new year. I'm getting insurance for my car. You ain't put insurance on that car yet. You've been saying you was going to go back to school. You ain't with the school back. It's almost another year. Come on, somebody. You said you was going to lose weight. What's the problem? You good at everything else, but when it comes to your own self, you're not good at losing weight. Stop that elbow from raising up and down. Train your elbow to your mouth. Train it. No. And you'll lose some weight. My God, eat some vegetables. I'm just trying to help you. People are so fickle. And that's what we're going to talk about. Look at your book. I'm getting excited because when the Lord gives something and drop on me like this, that fire is burning in me to tell. Jesus Christ didn't give no scriptures when he preached. He didn't give you no scriptures. You had to go to the Bible. You had to go to the scrolls and find out what Jesus was talking about. And that's what we got to do. Jesus wasn't giving you no Matthew 6:24. He told you Matthew 6:24. He was Matthew 6:24. I wish I get excited. I take off. Y'all gonna make me run. Wow. Look what it said. Matthew 6:24. No man can serve 2 masters, for either he will hate the one, my God, and love the others, or else he will hold to the one and despise the other. Hold on to the one and despise the other. Ye cannot serve God and mammon, or money. Some text said money. You can't love, I gotta get my money. You gotta get your money, but you don't get no God. I got to do this. I got to do that. I got to get my money. But are you getting some Jesus Christ? That's crazy. Listen, we're here visiting on this earth. Let's look at it as a game. We're here visiting with God himself, the Godhead, have made us just like a chess, the little pawns and the little rooks and the king and the queen. That's us on a big playing field. God have already ordained us to do positive stuff. When you do negative, cussing, stealing, writing bad checks, doing drugs, being a drug dealer, manipulating, getting in the bed with the married man, getting in the bed with the married woman, cheating on your children, messing with your own daughter, messing with your own son, cussing the children out in school, hitting the children at the daycare. I'm just trying to go down your area, putting too many children on income tax, lying to your landlord and not paying them rent. Lying to your mama and say you was going to school and you didn't. I'm just trying to say that you love the church and go in the car and talk about everybody in the church. I'm trying to find you. That's fickle. When you're not for real who you are fickle. And if you keep on doing fickle stuff, you're going to end up being fickle to God and ended up going to hell because you haven't found who you are. Ooh, that's a good clap offering all by yourself. And I guarantee you, I ain't gonna do no offering, and not gonna give you nothing to send me no money. I don't need no money. If I am stuck with God, Jesus Christ himself, I don't need you. You don't need me. Let's stop being fickle and get up and make something happen in your life, and stop using your testimony as your excuse to not being who God wants you to be. My God, I can't say that again, because that was God himself that pricked me to say what I said. My God, and anything I'm doing positive, because God have ordained me to do that. I'm supposed to help you. I'm supposed to love you. I'm supposed to help your life go to another level. I'm supposed to help your marriage get better. I'm supposed to talk to your husband. I'm supposed to talk to your wife. I'm supposed to take your little boy fishing. I am a pastor. That's what I'm supposed to do. Anything different than that, that makes me not a good pastor. So let me tell you again, pastors, please stop ordaining people without talking to somebody on their background. Because what we do, we contaminate other people by putting people that's not ready to be ordained in ministry over people that got sex problems and lying problems, bad attitudes. That is not no Christian, and they should not be in leadership. Isn't that good news? Listen, I love you all out there so much more. Study this for yourself. Look at Matthew. There's about 20 more scriptures about fickle people. I cannot stand fickle people. Loyal to you one day, can't find them the next day. Come on, somebody. Fickle. And that's what we're talking about today. So change your fickleness so you can get real with God, and God can get real with your life and change it. And get up out of that bed, men, and make something happen. Because laying around being slothful is fickle. I love you all. Be blessed out there. Have a beautiful day.